Why are painters always wearing white?
So, most of your hard drugs come as white powders. So, a lot of painters, you're staying out till 3 in the morning drinking, picking up some bar hags, and then you need a little pick me up in the morning so you get some of that white dust, and you want to hide the evidence a little bit.
Yep.
So, why do painters wear white? Well, there's a couple of reasons for that, and if you're out there saying like, hey, I'm a painter, I've been doing it for 45 years, and I wear blue jeans, and it's great. I'm a better painter than you are. You're not. You're not a painter. You're a guy who paints.
There you go.
Painters wear white. That's how it's been for literally hundreds of years. So yeah, sandals, shorts,
Crocs.
Crocs.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
So, the origin of painters wearing whites has a very long history. It goes back all the way to the 17th century. Painters would actually take the sails off of ships and use those to make their painter whites with. So there's a lot of practical reasons that you wear white. A lot of the products we're using are going to be, most primers are white. White's one of the most common colors that you're going to paint with. Most caulking and a lot of spackling and mud's going to be white. So, it helps hide those a little bit. And another thing that painters commonly used their whites for was for when they had to mix up and manually pigment their paint, dab it on, test your color, see where you're at. Believe it or not, white bleached paper wasn't always around. That's maybe something in the last 100 years or so. So I like long sleeves. We're out here in the desert. Another benefit of wearing white is that it's more reflective of sunlight. It's going to help cool you down. I definitely like long sleeves. This is kind of more like the Western style pearl snaps that we wear. Gives you a nice look when you're dealing with your customers. A couple extra pockets, right? These are, forget who makes these. Who makes these? Wrangler.
Wrangler, yeah.
Wrangler's pearl snaps. Pretty good. It has a little, got 2 pockets, right? Sunglasses. Keep your various nicotine or whatever you got on you. A little pen slot, and they give you a little bit more protection, than just a short sleeve. You can always roll them up. As far as pants go, yeah, shorts are not pants, guys. Danny. Yeah, Danny, we're talking to you. I like these Dickies double knee pants. You'll see in here, I got these.
Yeah, these are revolutionary.
Knee pads. Don't be wearing holy garments. This isn't church. But your knees will, if you're bending down, you'll get holes on them. So the double wall gives you some natural protection. That's just double thickness of the material. A little bit better than the cheap. I think Dickies that I've found only sells 3 varieties of painter whites. Like there's like the really cheap polyester ones that you can get at like Walmart, and bottom of the barrel. And then Sherwin and most of the paint stores sell their Dickies are just like a little heavier fabric. They're cotton based. And then they also have these double knee. So they have a couple more pocket configurations on them. You got your loops on each side. I just put a rag in there. Got a couple extra back pockets and whatnot. And just the fabric on them is a little heavier body. They last longer. You can get these knee pads. They fit right in there. You'll have to get kind of used to folding them, stuffing them up, and they'll fit right in there. They have an advantage over regular knee pads. Like you get up and walk around. Your normal knee pads got the straps.
Yeah, if you've ever worn those, you know how fucking much they suck. So.
Yeah, they're just you can basically only wear them while you're doing work on your knees. So I really highly recommend these double knee pants from Dickies. Also, if you're a tradesman and you're not wearing boots, what? You're not a tradesman, yeah. It's just, what are you going to be out there out in sandals? What are you doing? Jesus? I don't think so. Get some boots.
Walking on water?
Yeah. There's no water out here. This is a desert. Come on. I actually like these slip-on boots. I didn't at first, but
They grow on you. They really do.
they do.
From going from someone who used to wear fucking Shoes, yes.
Shoes.
Just shoes, yeah. These boots are revolutionary.
Yeah, they say, you know, you don't break the boots in, the boots break you in. The first week or so, getting used to them is a little rough. You can change out your insoles. But you'll notice just a real simple leather design tends to be a little bit cleaner and easier to maintain. Steel toes, you probably want to go for steel toes or composites if you're in a construction environment. But yeah, I look for as few stitches as possible. Makes a more uniform surface. They're easier to keep clean. You know, in our environment, we're outside in the mud and muck, and you're spraying, and you're getting all kinds of filth and stuff all over on your boots. These slip-on boots, they're just so much easier to keep clean. They give you a little bit of protection, like, you know, you're pressure washing, you're getting all wet, they come up a little bit. If you got lace-up boots, that's a potential point where water and paint or anything's going to migrate down into your feet. You can swap out your insoles. That's going to be kind of a unique fit. You'll have to figure out whatever brands and styles of insoles that you like. And then Jeremy over here likes the Superfeet brand. I bought some.
Where do you find those at, Jeremy?
REI, Amazon.
REI.
They're about $50 a pair, but they're definitely worth it.
They're worth it? Okay.
Phenomenal insoles.
I got some Ariat insoles. They're not working out for me. They might work out for you. So, like I said, sometimes you just gotta figure out what feels good to your feet.
I'm rocking no insoles, so how about that?
So, riding hard over here.
Hey, it's still comfier than tennis shoes, I'll tell you that.
TV's inside out of wind here.
Yeah.
And as far as cleaning off your boots, I like the sponge. Just I get home and fill up a bucket, or you know, hopefully the wife or the girlfriend doesn't mind you using the bathroom sink, making a mess everywhere.
She better not, it's your bathroom sink.
I guess if you're a man, you got your own bathroom.
Yeah, there you go.
But
tape that shit.
get some hot water, maybe a little bit of soap, and I like to use these sponges with the little scrubber on them. Have a little boot brush here. You can get in there and just kind of, usually once a week, I'll just clean them off. And then when you first buy your boots, and then after you clean them, these two products, it's Obenoff. They make some really great products.
Leather oil.
Yeah, this one is like more of a wax. I think it's like a beeswax.
And it smells good too, honestly. I think so.
Oh yeah.
That good shit.
But yeah, you can just kind of, like I said, it's kind of like a thinner wax, like a beeswax consistency. And you can just rub that and work it in your boots, rub it in with a rag. The more heat and friction you can add, the more it'll kind of work its way into the nooks and crannies. And that'll prevent paint from like really bonding to that leather, because most of your paints are going to be hopefully mostly water-based, but it just provides an extra barrier leather, weatherproof some. This stuff, the leather oil, also quick and convenient. You don't have to have a rag. It comes with this little, it's obviously more liquid, and you just kind of use that little applicator sponge, almost like you're doing PVC cement or something there, and you just kind of rub that on and whatnot. And that'll make your boots last for, these boots are probably like 8, 9 years old. Nah, just kidding. They're only a couple of years old, maybe.
Damn.
But if you take care of them, they'll last longer. You know, help you make you look a little bit more presentable and whatnot. So don't be showing up in sandals, tennis shoes. It's a god awful look, guys. It really is. You know, if you want to be ready to do some real work, you gotta have some real work clothes on. You know, so in our environment too. Hats, sunglasses are pretty much a must if you're doing outside work. We have some real wide brim hats. Not quite like cowboy style, but they're like a modern hiker. I think they're like a nylon type material.
Sombrero stuff.
Yeah, we can go grab those, but you know, helps out here. We get 100-degree+ days most of the summer. Lots of sun, it's bright, and some wind. So just helps protect you from the elements a little bit. this is the lightest brim hat I could find on Amazon. So it's a pretty lightweight material. It's got some aerodynamic cooling vents. I don't think those help.
Soak it with water or whatever.
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
to do,
You can
yeah.
spray some water in there. But you know what they say? You can judge a man by the width of his brim. So wider brim's better.
It's a real man right there.
Yeah, we get wind out here, so you might have to cinch that up. And then you get the put it into striding mode there.
It's damn Bilzerian style.
But yeah, those are part of the parts of a good painter's uniform. So if you're wondering why you're a shitty painter, it's probably because you're not wearing painter whites. You're not taking pride in what you do.
Gives you unlocks new.
Yeah, wearing jeans.
Yeah.
What kind of painter wears jeans? Tweakers wear jeans. No, just kidding, guys. Or